joined me, but our foes gain strength.
An incredible victory. I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They're all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Well, Martyr, that demon lord is dead.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.
refuse to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
Leah is gone. The power that slept within her belonged to Diablo. And he is reborn, stronger than ever. The heavens were his true target all this time. And now, the angels stand on the brink of annihilation.
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
You didn't destroy those gates.
Yet I defended humanity when Imperius would have destroyed it. And now the prime evil storms heaven itself.
This is not the time for doubt and weakness, Tyrael. Imperius is a fool, and if you side with him against me, you are too.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim. I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
That is not possible. Only the corpse.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
I care little for destiny. Will you help me? Or should we stand here and watch the heavens fall apart?
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Auriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Rakanoth, the Lord of Despair.
She will be free. Perhaps that will bring hope back to these heavens.
I'm afraid not. That is I must have a corpse. I require a corpse. That is not possible.
Corruption blocks my path.
I must have a corpse. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. That is not possible. I'm afraid not. I need a corpse.
Not ready yet.
yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim. But all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
That is not possible.
My armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the Silver Spire.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
How strange.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
I have found Ariel, the Archangel of Hope. With her aid, the high heavens may yet prevail, though Tyrael is still lost. Diablo's presence scars these halls, and the battle rages on in his infernal portals. I cannot do that. Do not fear the end. I'm afraid not. I need a cause. Require a corpse cleansing. That is not possible. I cannot do that.
Well done, Nephilim. Diablo's vile minion.
No.
That is not the only hell rift. The flow of my legions will not stop.
impossible. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. No. Require a corpse? I'm afraid not. Will die. patience.
I'm afraid not. Afraid not. I require a corpse for that.
This council is
Not yet.
comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation.
I'm afraid not.
Justice, hope, faith, and wisdom.
That is not possible.
Be praised.
That is not possible. The corpse. I cannot do that. I'm afraid not. I have trained well. That is not possible.
Dare you reach the sacred hand?
I am released from my suffering.
No.
Had enough?
I'm afraid not.
Make your peace.
No.
Not ready yet.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. I cannot do that. Patience.
Always have been.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
The Archangel
I'm
of
afraid
Battle
not.
is the greatest warrior in all of creation. He revels in war and combat, and has led the hosts of heaven to innumerable victories. With Malthael's answers, it is Angeres who now rules over the Angeres Council, seeking all to defend the high heaven from any foe.
I'm afraid not. I cannot do that.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
I cannot do that.
Tyria.
Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong to give in to despair. You have shown me there is still a chance for victory. But we must hurry. Even now, Diablo makes his way to the Silver Spire. I finally understand. Your kind faces death and darkness every day, yet still you find the courage to move forward. It is an honor to be one of you.
Your kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
Pay him no mind. This is your fight, Nephilim. Your power is even greater than Tyrion foresaw.
How does it feel, knowing you helped me become the prime evil? For all your mighty deeds, all you really accomplished was unleashing me upon the world. Some savior you are, Nephilim.